Hey everybody, I'm Axel the Wonder Shredding Witch. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're all having a wonderful week so far. Today I'm going to be talking about my favorite tropes related to resurrection. Please comment yours below. I would love to chat with you guys in the comments. Until then, here are today's tropes. So on brand for resurrection, I decided I would, look like I have just risen from the dead. Just kidding, I always look like that. Haha. But seriously, I tried to film this, and I guess I just took a picture instead of filming this, so that's why it's a little late today. But we're here. I did it. Hope you're all having a great day. To start off this list, I really think it's important that you add weight behind a resurrection. If you're going to bring a character back at all, please make it impactful. Don't just press the undo button, make them earn it. And a good way to earn that is having them have a trip back from the underworld, hell, the heavens, wherever they may be, to have a trip back to the mortal plane, just so they're having some external conflict and not just an internal battle to come back to life, or it not being there at all. I really like when there's weight behind it, and that's a really interesting way to add weight. Also, trips to the underworld are fucking awesome. So any excuse to get more of those in, and I am for it. The next thing on this list doesn't have anything to do with resurrection directly, but I've read it in a few different situations where it's a step on the way, especially if they have a transitional period where the character is a spirit, and that is attending your own funeral. I think it would be the most cathartic thing in the world. Unless you're an asshole, then don't be surprised when people like you, like that, Ghost of Christmas Future or whatever that Red Foreman has in that 70s show, where he goes to his funeral and no one's there and he realizes he has no friends. I don't like that. That's morbid and depressing, but I do like it when it's like to fuck with people. Like if you could haunt people, I would haunt everyone there to say hello, and that would be my jam. So if you have a transitional period where your character is doing shit before they're brought back to life, that's a neat little stop that they could take. Also, I'm interested. Comment below if you would go to your own funeral if you could. And if you could, how would you want to go? Would you want to be a spirit? Would you want to be physical? Would you want to just wake up in the casket and scare everyone half to death? Pun intended, I suppose. What would you do? Comment below. So like I said at the beginning, it's important to add weight to resurrections because you do not want to lessen the impact death has on your narrative and on your characters. If people can just come back willy-nilly, then death will no longer have a meaning. But if you add prices, caveats that affect your character, preferably in a negative way, but not always. If you can make it interesting, they can be positive, but having that price will keep death meaningful, and it will make your resurrection more interesting. So it's just something to think about, just my opinion. But that's another way you could add some weight to it. The last thing on this list is immortality as a curse with endless resurrection. Because if we were truly immortal, like the whole human race has been, trying to achieve since the dawn of time, I think that we would immediately regret it. Maybe not immediately on a first year basis, but we would regret it very quickly. Can you think of one person being immortal and watching people, die and having to live through that? And then just think about the whole ideation of mortality. We do what we do because we have a finish line, because we have a limited time. People wouldn't do jack shit because we would never have a finish line. We would never not have enough time. So I just think it would be a very interesting psychological disaster. And it's an interesting thing to read about in fiction. I really hope it never comes to fruition because that's just terrifying. Nope. Nope. No thank you. I am here for a good time, not a long time, definitely not forever. So that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you all enjoyed these tropes. Please comment below which ones you enjoy and what makes Resurrection have the biggest punch to you. Please do all the other algorithm things and please the algorithm gods. I would vastly appreciate it. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, and then join me next week for my first ever live stream right with me. I will be super excited to see you guys there. Until next week, spread all the love and joy you can. Bye!